In this video tutorial for learning how to navigate My Missouri State, we're going to be talking about the degree audit and SEP card. The degree audit and SEP card should be on your home page, added if it's not already there by default. This is the card where you can see your degree audit. You should check your degree audit periodically throughout the semester to be sure your progress is being recorded correctly or to view any changes such as an exception, an override, or a grade change. DegreeWorks is the program that houses your degree audit, and there is a link for some additional user guides here if you need some extra help. And just the registrar's office on the main campus is the ultimate owner of the information on your audit. The registrar performs a final audit before you graduate to make sure all the requirements have been met, and all the requirements must be met before your degree will be conferred. When you click on this large icon that opens your audit, and your audit is made up of blocks of information, and so the first block contains your degree, major, and GPA, etc. And that would be these are blocks. They're always they always are kind of separated like this. So you can see everything here about your audit. If you by chance, if you're like, let's say you're a graduate student and you're also an undergraduate student, you can look at that here, or like me, I'm getting a master's degree and a graduate certificate. So I could look at this one and see that audit, and it looks a little bit different. So the next block is your, you can see this progress bar, and this is kind of a fun thing to keep up with. So this graph, however, does not mean that I'm 75% complete with this degree. This graph changes when you register for classes, include your in-progress courses, and your completed courses. So it's really just a gauge of how many of the requirements that you have checked off of the audit. It is a useful piece of information, though, to see how your progression is going along. And if you if it's sometimes, if you've visited with an advisor and we've done, let's say, an exception or maybe a grade change right then for you, this updates overnight. So if you want to see what the changes that have been made, like that grade change, for example, you can do process here, and that will generate a new audit that will have all of the current information on it. So I usually recommend that everybody just go ahead and do that. Even though this is processed overnight, every night, it's not a bad idea to just process a new one every time you look at your audit. And so the next block is dividing up your coursework, and mine is in a graduate certificate. There aren't very many requirements, so you can see here, and it shows this is incomplete. And there's a legend at the bottom of this that shows you what those little boxes mean. So the green, of course, is complete. The round red circle means that it's not complete. The little blue with like the half moon in there is complete, but it's in progress. And then the rest of these are like unmet or any course number, things that the registrar uses to gather up these classes. So I wanted to show you a degree audit of an undergraduate student. So this is the first block of your degree audit is going to be this degree in Bachelor of Science in Education. This one is always going to show as incomplete until the very, very last thing right before you graduate. And then the registrar's office will check off all of these requirements and clear you to graduate. The next block is the elementary ed, general education related. These are courses, general education courses that are required by the College of Education. So most of the time, these come to us mostly complete. You'll see there's still a few that this particular student lacks. So these, and you'll notice that many of these, is like this one has been done at Ozark Technical College. This one was completed at Crowder. So, and it tells you exactly which class we accepted as that transfer class. So the next block is your Core 42, and Core 42 is general education requirements that every student in the state of Missouri has to satisfy. Missouri State participates in the Core 42 classes. So any student who completes the Core 42 has technically met all the general education requirements for Missouri State University. That does not include the elementary ed requirements. So that one usually comes to us as complete. If you're coming to Missouri State as a junior, this one is mostly always complete. And then finally, you get to your major in elementary education, and this is the one where we spend the most amount of time with our outreach students. These are the courses that the College of Education requires you to complete before you can get the degree in elementary education. And so these are the courses that we talk about when you come for an advising session. And then finally, your last, as you can see, this student is registered for these, and that's changed those. She took Literature for Children at Crowder, so that one's already complete. And then the last semester would be your student teaching. So it's just an easy way to see what you need and when you need it, and if you've already had it and what course it was that helped you get there. So that one is this is a good, I look at the degree audits all the time when I'm advising students, and it's a good way for you to know exactly what's coming up for you. So check on that pretty often. Students often ask me what the SEP stands for. Well, SEP stands for Student Educational Planner. And there are a few majors at Missouri State that use this planner to chart a student's progression through a particular degree. Most advisors don't use this functionality, and the College of Education does not require an SEP to be in place for its majors. But that's what SEP is. It's just another piece of this degree audit software. So that covers the Degree Works card.